Hello to you. Welcome back to TAPNGRL, tapping into you. Do not be overwhelmed by all this handmade cuteness. Okay, this is, believe it or not, this is one of those sweat skims from like 30 years ago.
It's beautiful.
But I couldn't bring myself to ever give it away because this is handmade counted cross stitch. Yes, I am multi-talented.
You did that?
Yes.
Oh, good job.
My work
That's
looks
really
so good on the back, you can't tell what's front or back. I'm very anal about my cross stitch. Okay, all right. Here we are. We're talking about tapping into you. First thing I want to do is thank my sponsors, Noblesville Trophies and Logan Street Signs and Banners. Without their generosity, we would not be here. So it is through their generosity that we're here with you today to teach you the tapping and cover some issues and all kinds of fun goodies. We are going to be talking today about holiday stress, okay? And remembering that even happy stress is stress. Mm-hmm. And I'm here with my friend Lisa, who usually sits here as my echo, who is also a Reiki master and does Young Living essential oils. Mm-hmm. And so I've already told him about you. I know. Why don't you tell him how to find you?
You know what? You can reach me at lstasiak45gmail.com. You can email me, text me, 317-750-2445. Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Okay, the first thing I want to say, and I don't want to bring up a bloody wound that everybody's pulling the thing off, but we just had the election, and yes, you could come back and tap with us about holiday stress any time of year, but all I want to say is, if you, and I'm not going to say anything about how I am with any of it, because first of all, I understand I create my own reality, and so I am fine with whatever, because I know that what I put out in the world, remember the personal responsibility, peeps, personal responsibility is I'm responsible for how I'm feeling, because when I'm feeling good, I get more good. When I'm not feeling so good, when I think I got to push against something, okay, I bring it right to me. If you don't hear anything else today, hear this. This is an inclusion-based universe. Okay. So that which you are including in your field of vision, feeling, touching, smelling, whatever, okay, is what's getting your attention.
Thoughts even.
It's what's getting your attention, and that's what your energy's focused on, and you're creating more. So if you're having a problem with this election, first of all, the sun still came up this morning. Air is still plentiful. We've had big things like this before and all been fine. There are checks and balances in place so that we don't end up in a dictatorship or whatever people are worried about, which is just wacky, okay? Mm-hmm. So you can even start to self-soothe just by using the tapping and saying, even though I'm really concerned, even though, okay? Now, what is tapping? If you've been here before, great, you have an understanding. If you haven't, then I'm going to tell you that tapping is basically acupuncture without the needles. We tap meridian endpoints on the face and body while we are addressing negative emotions and negative emotional aspects so that we can get them out of our body, so that we don't keep giving that our attention, so that that inclusion thing we're looking at does not become, you see, because it really is your job to get to happy. It really is. Every good thing comes to you from feeling happy. Now, does it mean that nothing ever shows up that doesn't feel happy? No, it means that because you understand, have an understanding of how this works, when you're aware there's something that comes in that doesn't feel happy, you get to change your focus. Pivot. Pivot away. Right. My sister used to say that to me all the time. Hi, June. She used to say, you turn around and go, ooh, I'm going over here, okay? It took me a long time to get that, because I thought, well, that's not what's going on, and that's just denying whatever. No, that's the secret.
You're recognizing it.
Yeah, you're recognizing it. It's really one of the biggest things that I'm teaching a lot of my clients and a lot of people in group right now is, look, when you are where you are, okay, and it's feeling negative, first of all, you got to be aware of how you're feeling, okay? But really, when you're in that state, what's the most you can do? Is just acknowledge it.
Right.
Okay, I'm feeling angry right now. I do a lot of this more and more where I say, you know what, I'm feeling pretty snarky, but I'm okay anyway. I'm feeling, you want some water?
I'm good.
Okay. Well, that kind of self-soothing really helps you just bring down your own stuff. It's like when you're aggravated and you walk in somewhere or you're angry or you're whatever, I say you're the thing wrapped in barbed wire walking into a room full of balloons, and then you're wondering why everybody's popping and snapping at you. You see?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I love the way I get this stuff in my head. All right. Because that was pretty clear. You got that, okay? So next time you walk into a room and the first guy that comes up to you is like, oh, I hate this place. Don't you hate winter? Run away. Run away.
Right.
Go find somebody who's happy. Go find somebody who loves holiday cheer and all those things. Okay, so in talking about the tapping, it's very simple. Okay? What you want to do is you're going to follow along with us. I make a statement. Being right, because I'm always right. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. I am always right in my world. And happy. I get to do right and happy. All those people think you have to choose one, not me. Okay. And if I'm not happy, I can get there faster and faster from all my practice at the shifting, the pivoting, and the tapping. Okay? First, I want to tell you about something that I just remembered I'm wearing. See this? Okay.
Pretty.
This is actually a rosary decade. Okay, now that is not to affiliate with any religion or anything else. I wanted a bracelet that had beads, that had separation, and I used these for affirmations. So when I look down and I see that, I go, ooh, I'm awesome and amazing, I'm awesome and amazing, I'm awesome and amazing, I love awesome and amazing. You see how you count off? And because a rosary deck, it has 10, and there's then the 11th one on there for the one in betweens. It's just an easy way. You can go to Michael's, you can make your own, you can do it anyway. Look, you've already got a thing in there.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You could just say, I'm going to do 2 sections, but I had that idea years ago. Now, if you go to look online for bracelet rosaries, there's all kinds, and they're really beautiful. And they're made where they're masculine and everything else. So just go look if you need something to help you with the affirmations. All right, so let's talk about some holiday stress. Okay, remember, even good stress is stress. A wedding, everybody coming together, all those things, okay? So how do we tap and navigate this so that we are clearing that before we get to it, or worrying about it, which is then going to create drunks on the couch and family fights. And I had I won't say who it was, but they used to say it was bring your own gun. Oh, God. Nice way to get together for the holidays. So let's say that there is, it's the first time you're cooking a meal. And you're worried about that. Or there's someone who shows up that's always really negative. Okay? Or any manifestation of that. Maybe with the holidays you're worried about money. Okay? Maybe every year you feel like this takes a big drain on your account. Remembering that tapping is really about, let's go back to that self-soothing, it's really about telling the truth about what's going on, okay? And then doing the tapping to soothe it. A good way to help you get there.
Okay.
See that? I expect. Go get a notebook, go write it down, because if you expect somebody to be critical, that's good info.
Right.
If I expect that it's going to be hard to get it together, that's your tapping statement. If you expect that money's going to be tight, that's your tapping statement.
Very good.
Okay? If you expect that oh, here comes that Claude who always makes, just write. It's not a pretty list. Okay? I'm just going to tell you, it's not a pretty list from our way of normally taking it in. Okay? But it really is a fantastic list to help you see and understand why you're getting what you're getting, because you get what you expect.
Right.
The problem with that is most of us don't know what we're expecting because we've been thinking these thoughts so long that we just think them and they go and come so fast. Okay?
You're really slowing it down and recognizing
it. That really is a lot of the beauty of whether it's tapping or some other modality. Somebody asked me once if I meditate. Okay, well, I consider my walking meditation. The only reason really that you need to stop and meditate, in my opinion, okay, is to stop yourself from being in that negative thing so that you can kind of get yourself to a place here to reset. I'm practicing happy most of the day. I am practicing getting control of the only thing I can control, and that is me, and that goes back to the personal responsibility. I got really great responses from the responsibility show, by the way.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because when people heard it's your responsibility how you feel, not how anyone else feels, okay? So start that list, okay, for what are you expecting at the holiday. You can do it for going into work today. I expect, and start filling out the list, and then you've got your tapping statements. Do you have anything that popped up in your head?
Oh, with what I expect?
Yeah, for the holidays.
For the holidays.
Are you expecting stress?
I'm really not I'm not expecting stress.
Okay.
I'm really not.
Okay.
I will tell you,
Yeah.
we are doing a family get-together back in Ohio,
Uh-huh.
that if there was going to be any kind of, I guess I would say there's an expectation there of some stress.
Okay, and not only that, but you just made my head close. A lot of us get this storybook picture in our mind of what the holiday looks like, okay? And then we're disappointed.
Yeah.
Okay? A lot of,
Always.
you know what? That's a great statement.
Yeah.
Okay, even though I expect to be disappointed.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, I'm not trying to make you all go, oh my God, I don't want the holidays and it feels terrible. What I want you to do is, we're going to tap through that statement. Okay? Come back to this over and over. Okay? Because you can plug in your own issue. All you got to do is think about it, follow along and tap with us. Okay? So, what I want you to do is, I want you to think about what facet,
Okay.
aspect, okay? And it doesn't even have to be really concrete and specific. It can be general, that you kind of expect some disappointment. Because I will tell you, there is a letdown after the holidays, right? Okay?
Yeah.
But if I start tapping for it now, okay?
Oh, yeah.
I don't have, listen, this is miraculous. You do not have to know how this works. If you think you have to
Yes.
know how it works, that would mean that you're telling me you have to know exactly how your car under the engine works in order for you to drive it. No, you don't. You get in, put in a key, turn the key, and you drive, albeit some do it better than others. Oh, Lord, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. We're just going to tap generically on the statement, even though I expect to be disappointed.
That's
Okay?
good.
And even if you don't have an expectation for that, tap along. You're going to have your own stuff surface.
Yes.
Okay? I always love feedback. Bring me feedback because it really does help me build a better platform for you and how you want to navigate it. So ask me questions, okay? So what you want to do is you want to think about that disappointment.
Okay.
You want to rate it on a 1 to 10. Okay? And you might even say, where am I feeling that in my body? That kind of fear of it. Okay, because a lot of times that's right there in the solar plexus. Okay, I feel a lot of stuff for people back here, right behind the shoulders.
That's where I keep it.
Yeah, okay. And that's real common because when you understand how the body shows us some of our thought processes, lower back is money, financial worries, middle of the back is guilt, upper back is support. So you see, if we're lacking support, okay, from a lifetime of protecting ourselves against
Right.
other people's shabazz, right?
Good.
Okay, and I'm so proud of myself. I'm not cussing. There you go. Everybody who knows me loves I love to cuss. Okay, but I'm really cleaning it up. So let's go to the karate chop. Think about that disappointment. Get your 1 to 10 rating, which we call the SUDS, subjective units of distress.
Okay.
You're going to rate that between 1 and 10, and you're going to repeat after me. Here we go. Even though I expect to be disappointed,
Even though I expect to be disappointed,
I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself.
I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself.
And even though I probably do
And even though I probably do
have an expectation of disappointment,
have an expectation of disappointment,
it's happened before,
it's happened before.
it really feels out of my control.
It really feels out of my control.
And I love this extreme self-care
And I love this extreme self-care
because I love me.
because I love me.
And even though I do expect
And even though I do expect
a little bit of holiday disappointment,
a little holiday disappointment,
maybe a lot,
yeah, maybe a lot,
I choose to love and accept myself
I choose to love and accept myself
and how I'm feeling.
and how I'm feeling.
Okay, take a nice breath. Let's go right to the eyebrow. Now, for those of you who haven't done it, it's right where the eyebrow starts. Not third eye, not up here. It's right where it starts, either side, doesn't matter. Cross it over, does not matter. What fingers, doesn't even matter, okay? Right there on the eyebrow. I probably have an expectation,
I probably have an expectation
stay on the eyebrow, of being disappointed this holiday.
of being disappointed this holiday.
Side of the eye. Oh, joy, more holiday disappointment.
Oh joy, more holiday disappointment.
Under the eye. I have an expectation of disappointment.
I have an expectation of disappointment
Under the nose. Around the holidays.
around the holidays.
Chin. I probably expect this fantasy holiday.
I probably expect this fantasy holiday.
Collarbone. And then when it doesn't happen, I'm disappointed.
And then when it doesn't happen, I'm disappointed.
Under the arm. I find different ways
I find different
of
ways
lining up with this disappointment.
of lining up with this disappointment.
Top of the head. All this holiday disappointment
All of this holiday disappointment
that I've had before
that's
that's created this expectation.
created this expectation.
Take a breath. Okay, let's go back to the eyebrow. Okay? Did you already get a shift?
Yeah.
Okay, because I just felt it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, here we go. What if this is the self-care
What if this is the self-care
side of the eye that has me getting control of me
that has me getting control of me
under the nose and what I expect
and what I expect?
under the nose? What if I expect good times?
What if I expect good times?
Chin. What if I expect to be in control of me?
What if I expect to be in control of me?
Collarbone. What if I expect me to take care of me?
What if I expect me to take care of me?
Under the arm. I walk in the room.
I walk in the room.
Top of the head. Somebody's talking smack.
Somebody's talking smack.
Eyebrow. I turn around and walk out.
I turn around and walk out.
Side of the eye. I do that for me.
I do that for me.
Under the eye. I could start focusing
I could start focusing
under the nose on what is going right.
on what is going right.
Chin. Right now.
Right now.
Collarbone. As if I'm on the other side of the holiday.
As if I'm on the other side of the holiday.
Under the arm. As if I'm telling the story.
As if I'm telling the story.
Top of the head. How it was the best holiday ever.
How it was the best holiday ever.
Eyebrow. In its unconditionality.
In its unconditionality.
Side of the eye. Because I don't need any specific condition.
Because I don't need any specific condition.
Under the eye. For me to choose to feel good.
For me to choose to feel good.
Did you get what I just said?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Under the nose. Of course it helps when everybody's nice.
Of course it helps when everybody's nice.
Chin. But I'm not in control of them.
But I'm not in control of them.
Collarbone. I like getting control of me.
I like getting control of me.
Under the arm. It feels way more powerful.
It feels way more powerful.
Top of the head. I am going to start pre-paving
I'm going to start pre-paving
for a really nice holiday season.
for a really nice holiday season.
Take a breath. Okay, that's kind of generic, right? Okay, you can plug in your issue. Now listen, if you're dealing with a loss this holiday season,
Right.
okay, get me or someone else who really understands this process to kind of help you with that grieving process, okay? Because I understand that, especially if you've lost someone this last year. That makes the first holiday of each kind really difficult,
Right.
okay? But again, is my focus on the loss or is my focus on what I've gained?
Right.
Maybe the family dynamics change.
Right.
Maybe I am now getting together with my family in choice instead of my family of origin. Ooh, okay? More and more people are having, what did they call it, a Friendsgiving.
Right.
Instead of Thanksgiving.
Right.
Okay? It's all fun, you know, so you really are creating your own reality.
Right.
You might just want to create it a little more fun. Okay. Yeah. And that's why I thought, if you're talking about loss this holiday, okay, let's say you're worried about money, okay? You know, peeps, it really is time for some folks to just come back to making things that are from the heart.
Right.
You could bake. You know, you could write somebody you could write this is good. You could write each person a really nice note about what you appreciate about them and decorate the front of the card, and I'm getting goosebumps, and put it in the tree.
I'm thinking like even framing it, you know, like a index card or something.
Yeah. Or, you know, the
whatever.
best gift you can give anybody is you feeling happy and good. Go get happy and good, feeling good. That is the biggest gift you can give anyone, because you're not in control of how they feel, okay? And what happens is, again,
Right.
because we're used to projecting and saying, well, they don't feel good, and we were trained, I
Right.
say it all the time as women folk, that if they're not feeling good, we're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because isn't our job to get everybody feeling
Yeah.
good? No, it's not. Stop it. Stop it. Okay.
I've been
It's
there.
your job to take care of you. Then the people who enjoy my fun, my playfulness, the way that I am, okay, show up and can be a
Right.
part of this or not.
Right.
Okay? So let's see, where do we want to go? Did you get anything?
Well, I'll tell you, I just love the fact that, you know, my home family, I'm not stressing about. It's getting together with everybody else, all my brothers and sisters.
Extended.
Extended
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
And
that doesn't mean she doesn't love you.
I love you.
It's just, when you
it
get
is
more than
stressful.
one person together,
Right.
you can have
You've got
stress.
all these different personalities, all their expectations and disappointments that I tend to feel.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh, this is really good, because then I can start to feel, as long as I'm good, you know what, you can maybe start them to feel better.
Yeah, and
too,
I just
bring
had
it
another
over.
really great thought. Let's say that something comes up on the day or whenever it is you celebrate the holiday, and somebody is having stress with another person.
Right.
Now that you know this technique, go out on the porch or the step or in the garage or in the car with them and say, look,
Yeah.
I know this looks wacky, but I'm just going to help you feel better. And just get them to tell the story of what happened while they're tapping. So-and-so's an idiot. I can't stand it. They do
Yeah.
this to me every year. I feel so angry about it. You
Yes,
see?
yes.
You're really giving them, talk about your
gift.
giving gift.
Right,
Okay?
right.
All right. And I could always do this for ever and ever. If you need help with some holiday stress, just find me, TAPNGRL.com. Come watch the show over and over. All these wonderful things, okay? Because your life experience is always bringing you a match. So when that guy shows up, whoever that guy is, okay, and you're going, geez, they're snarky, okay, it's time to look at me and go, how would I draw somebody snarky to me? Why am I aware of snarky? Because let me tell you something. I really am practicing being such an uplifter for me, okay, that when somebody's not, I don't really see it every time.
You don't see it because
I'm too busy having fun.
Right.
Yeah, because it's really, really important to me that I feel good, because I understand that everything I get matches how I'm feeling.
Right.
Okay? I did have somebody tell me the other day about law of attraction. They just kind of thought it was something nice that people could go to. That means you don't understand it. Okay? And I understand that because a lot of people have kind of taught some junk about it.
Right.
All right. So let's kind of close this up. What'd you bring?
I brought, now this is Young Living essential oils. There's actually a mix that they've created called Stress Away.
Oh, no, there you go. Oh, I like that. There's
really
peppermint
nice.
in there.
Yeah, and I really like the Stress Away. And then they actually have another blend that's called Release. So I kind of like that. And actually,
Put some of that right here when you tap.
Actually, this is a bit stronger, and I there's something for me in that one. Probably not.
There is something, but I wouldn't wear it. There's something in there that smells okay.
Yeah.
But sometimes
But you use all of these things, and you find what works for you, right?
Right. I do like that.
The Stress Away. Yeah.
Yes.
So
get you a big bottle of that and just slather it all over.
take it with you, and just every once in a while, just pull it out.
And listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Okay? Anybody who's ever worked with me knows that. After I get you crying, I usually get you laughing. And part of the reason of that, is release, okay? And there are way too many of us here taking ourselves and this life situation way too seriously.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, some of the people that really want to fight me on stuff, they're the people who would never laugh at themselves, okay? I can get you laughing at the wacky backwards way that you've learned to do things. It's not your fault. Let's get out of fault and blame. Okay? Responsibility means I'm aware. It's info. All your emotions are good. They all have information for you. Okay? Don't stop that pushing them away. Acknowledge it. Ooh, I'm angry.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. All right? So, seriously, that Stress Away?
You like the
it's
Stress
like
Away?
still in my brain. Okay. I really do like this. So, what I want to do is I want to thank my sponsors again. There's vanilla or something in there,
I think
too.
there is, too.
Yeah. I want to thank Noblesville Trophies and Logan Street Signs and Banners. If they can help you in any way, shape, or form, please contact them. Let them be of service to you. If you need the Reiki or you want the essential oils, contact Lisa. She's always mixing things together and all those fun things. She's also a LuLaRoe.
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 I'm going to have a LuLaRoe party on Saturday, so
that's
I'm excited.
the clothes.
Yeah, that's
that
the
are really
clothes.
fun, really fun. Okay, I also want to tell you that when you're tapping, yawning, laughing, crying, burping, there are probably other ways of releasing. that some have shared with me. But yawning and laughing are really, really common. So I'm one of the few people that if you start crying or yawning when you're working with me, I'm like, yes. Okay, so thanks again to my sponsors. Thank you for everyone that takes the time to tap along with us and do that for you, because really it is a gift you give yourself. We are going to be back in December, and I won't be wearing this outfit. I'm going to be wearing what they now call bad sweaters that I'm going to have to tap through because I love my bad sweater. Okay? So,
Bad sweater?
oh man. See, a lesser person would be hurt. I'm going to focus on his positive aspects. Because it's my job to be clear about what I expect. And I expect him to bust my chops because it's fun. All right.
It is fun.
So till we see you next time, feel free to contact me. You know, I work in group and one-on-one. Do we know when we're here next time? December?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I think we do, but
Okay, we do. Look for us in December. Again, if you need my help with holiday, here's another fun thing. You can even get a group of peeps in your house. I Skype in and let's do some holiday tapping. Let's have the best holiday season ever, because there's no reason why not. You deserve the very best, don't
Beautiful.
you? I do.
Yeah.
You do. Here we go. Till we see you next time, keep tapping into you. See y'all.